So guys, if you want to see how I got my makeup brushes from this to this, then stay tuned and keep on watching. So here are my makeup brushes. They're still dirty and they still have makeup in them. So I just go ahead and start with getting a clear bowl from out of the kitchen, something you can see through. And I go ahead and grab a tablespoon from out of the kitchen as well, you know, something simple, whatever. And I grab my coconut oil, and I originally got my coconut oil for my natural hair because it's really moisturizing. You can find it in Walmart in the cooking section. I found it in the baking section. It's really cheap and it's really good. Because I have natural bristle brushes, it's really good to keep them moisturized because they're going on your face, so you don't want something too harsh on your skin. So that's a plus. That's another reason why I make sure that I use this coconut oil to keep them clean. So I just go ahead and start off by opening up my coconut oil. And as you can see, I've used it plenty of times before, so it's not quite full, but that's okay as long as you have a little bit. So I just go ahead and I grab my bowl and grab my spoon. I take a spoonful of the coconut oil and I go ahead and I place it in my bowl. Normally I would just use 1 spoonful, but just for this video's sake, I went ahead and used 2 spoonfuls just to show you guys really what you'll need to make sure that your brushes are really clean. So after you microwave your coconut oil for about 30 seconds, this is the consistency that it should have. So I go ahead and I set that aside and I grab my soft soap, soothing aloe vera soap, hand soap, and that's what I use with the coconut oil because it's antibacterial soap and you never know what type of bacteria is on your brushes or on your hands when you're doing whatever. So I go ahead and I mix that with my melted coconut oil. So once I have my coconut oil and my soap mixed together, I just grab one of my brushes and I dip it into the mixture and I make sure that I get off the excess mixture, and I just take my hand and I rub the brush into a circle. Now anyone who has a makeup remover board, feel free, it does the exact same thing. You can do that, but it's cheaper to just use my hand, so I do that. Once I believe I've rubbed my brush enough on my hands, I go ahead and I rinse it and I check to see if most of my makeup is gone out of the brush, and it appears to me that most of the makeup is gone. So I just go ahead and set my brush aside and I continue with the next brush.
Let me ask you first, what did you think when you saw me? Was I something that you wanted, or only just another cure for lonely? Another you don't plan on catching after throwing up. I spent a lot of time fixing my heart, gathering my peace of mind, and I worked so goddamn hard. Now I love the girl I become. Now I love the girl I become. No. I finally know the wrong that was done. Finally know the wrong that was done. And I deserve better. I deserve better. Yeah. I deserve better. I deserve better. Now let me get this straight. You said you had ideas for us, wanted to travel the world and provide a shield for all the crazy things that comes with this game we play. All this other shit that these people say is they don't know how we live, they don't know how we love. You said it so well, can't believe I was so dumb, but all I'm trying to say is I'm not crazy. I finally know my self-worth, baby. Yeah. Now I love the girl I become. Now I love the girl I become. No, finally know the wrong that was done. Finally know the wrong that was done. I deserve better. I deserve better. Now I deserve better, better, better. I deserve better. Yeah, yeah. I deserve, no. I deserve better, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Once I finish cleaning all my brushes, I always make sure that I grab either a white towel or a white rag, and I go ahead and place that on the counter, and I set all my brushes on top of that. So the reason that I always make sure that I grab either a white towel or a white rag is just in case if you didn't clean your brushes thoroughly, you can go ahead and see the stains that they'll leave onto the fabric as opposed to any other color. So just in case if this does happen, you can just go ahead and rewash your brushes a second time. You can go ahead and take the exact same steps that you've taken before and go ahead and clean them again. And once you've gone ahead and clean your makeup brushes the second time, this is what they should look like.